Hey guys, Erthrock here. Welcome to tutorial number 5, and today we are going to be teaching you how to add effects and how to edit effects. So it's actually very simple. Sadly, there's no shortcut key. What you're going to have to do is right-click here, how I told you how to do in the first one. Anyways, do FX browser to bring up all the effects, and it works almost exactly like the texture. You have show in use and you have show all. So I would recommend searching for what you want, unless you just want to keep going through these. It's not really that hard. Some of them aren't going to work and some of them will work, but you need to make sure that you have FX being rendered. So let me add in a fire one. Okay, so fire barrel. Okay, so as you can see, we are in F8 because F7 won't show you. As you can see, we have fire. It's not going to emit light. Here's game view. It's not going to emit light. But the thing is, you guys by default might not be able to see it. That's because your FX rendering is disabled. You're probably going to see this. Now, when you have it enabled and you do see this, that just means the effect isn't working. It hasn't been fully ported over. So, hasn't been implemented in the mod tools correctly. So, when you enable your FX, you should see your effects working now. That's a simple fix. But also there's lighting ones. So if we go to light, we have, I know those don't work. I don't know why the factory ones don't work, but you know. Alright, light, barrel, factory. Let's go in our 2D grid for a second. Okay, there's our effects. Okay. And bam. So if we go in F8, F9, it's kind of hard to see, but there is a light there. Actually, there might not be. Let me check. Bam. You get the point. You can add in lights and stuff, but also lens flares, which I know works. And lens flares are really cool effects that you guys can play around with. Now, you may be saying, why is it not moving? Why is it right there when I moved it over here? It's because right up here is your FX controls. Now, you can stop all your effects, or you can play your effects. You can completely stop them, or play them again. But, let's say I move it over here. Okay, and I want it on the fire. Obviously, this isn't a good effect for fire, but who cares? So, you're just going to push re-trigger effects and it'll be fixed. So if I go in F9, whoop-de-doo, Basil. Looks kind of cool. So, how do we edit effects? Well, I have done this on some of my prefabs that I've created and will release to you all, but let's say we want to change the color or the size of this effect. What you're going to do is you're going to go to FX and you're going to go to FX Graph. Not FX, sorry. You're going to go to your view windows and click FX Graph. There we go. Now, as you can see, let me make this bigger since we're going to be focusing on this. Okay, so we have the velocity, we have the velocity spread, we have the rotation, we have the width, we have the height, all this stuff. But the color is what we're mainly interested on. Now, you're just going to have to play around with this because I don't really have a verbal explanation on how to use this, but just think of it as RGB. It's kind of hard. All I know is that you want to have it straight as possible because if I leave it like this, it will change color. So, if we do all of them slanted, well, that's weird. Oh, there we go. Okay, apparently not the entire thing is going to be green, but certain parts of it will be green. I don't think it allows... Well, I'll show you a different effect, but for this effect I can show you that it does have a way to change the color. It's just that only certain parts of this effect, I guess, are edible when it comes to color, so I'm sorry. But either way, you can see that it's turning a different color, which is nice. You can go to the alpha, just blending the transparency. And as you can see, our green fire is starting to fade away. The main effect, for some reason, is not edible. I don't know, but all the other ones can, especially with lens flares and lighting. Rotation, don't worry about that. You can do that by using the in-game engine. Let's see. Light intensity. Drag this up to make it more intense, which kind of fights the alpha, but you know, it's just more brighter. But it's a simple way. Those three controls will help you become better with effects when it comes to editing them and editing their color. Hopefully this was a nice short little tutorial that helped you out. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike it, give it a thumbs down. I've been pumping out these 5 tutorials. I'll make a little bit more better tutorials in the future. It's just today I wanted to get my tutorial series started, help out people that are new. Next will be lighting. I don't think I'll do that today because I need to get working on my custom zombie map. But other than that, hope you guys like the tutorial series so far, and I will see you next time.